Okay, so you have Bitcoins that you can't currently cash out. Okay, the reason for that, over the last week or so, we've seen lots of stories about Wavecrest, who supplied a lot of countries in Europe with Visa prepaid debit cards for companies like Zappo, SpectroCoin, many other online wallets. Apparently they did something which breached their terms and conditions with Visa, and Visa pulled the plug on them, which meant that people like you and people like me were stuck, left holding the can, so to speak, not able to access our Bitcoins, not able to cash them out, not able to spend them. And that's a problem, okay, because the reason we do what we do generally is so that we've got money to spend, okay, and buy nice things. So how do we get hold of our money? Localbitcoins.com. Localbitcoins.com is a great, fantastic, in fact, platform to be able to buy and sell your Bitcoins if you're unable to buy and sell them elsewhere. One thing I do need to point out is that the rates on Local Bitcoins, because it's a premium service, because you've got to look at these people that are buying and selling, you've got to look at it in a business sense. Okay, these guys know that the demand for their service is high, especially now, which means that their prices are slightly lower than you would get on an exchange, for example. Okay, I believe that Bitcoin is currently about 14 or 15,000 at the time of this video, and these guys are offering for less than that. Okay, so you do need to take that into account, because these guys are running businesses basically, and every business needs to make a profit, so these guys sell for slightly less. All right, now you've got the quick buy and you've got the quick sell option. Quick buy, very, very simple. You don't need to deposit anything into your account. You can just go ahead and find somebody who is selling the amount of Bitcoin that you require to buy. Very quick, very simple to go through and do that. For example, quick buy. This guy's had 3,000 plus trades. He's got 100% trust record. National bank transfer in the United Kingdom, which is where I am, and he will sell anywhere between 0 to £7,500 worth of Bitcoin. Alright, so if I want to buy £100 worth of Bitcoin, I could go to this guy here. He's done a lot of trades, he's got good trust score. Bank transfer, I recommend, no matter where you are in the world, if you're going to use Local Bitcoins, I don't recommend doing a cash transaction. Okay, simple reason being, it's very risky. It can hold dangers in respect of unscrupulous people trying to rip you off or steal them from you, steal your money. Okay, so I recommend that you don't actually have anything to do with these people face to face. Find somebody that will do either a national bank transfer or a PayPal transfer. All right. Again, the reason for that is because they can be tracked, they can be verified. You've got the proof that you've received it or not. Okay, and you never have to face this person, and your money is safe. Okay, so quite simply, what happens if you want to buy, the seller has already funded their Local Bitcoin wallet with an amount of money. Okay, with an amount of Bitcoin. That money stays in their wallet on Local Bitcoin. When you do a purchase, what happens is the money that you send will go directly to the person that you're buying from. It will go to their bank or PayPal if you're using that method. And once they receive that money, they will then click a button in their account that says money received, and the Bitcoin is automatically transferred to your Local Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the person receiving your money and not sending the Bitcoin, because their Bitcoin is already in the system. Okay, and once you do that transfer, that money then gets held. Okay, it gets tied up until they confirm that they've received the money. If they don't confirm that they've received the money, after a period of time, the Bitcoin automatically get allocated to you anyway. Okay, so if they don't confirm it, they lose their money, they lose their Bitcoin. Okay, anyway, okay, so even if you didn't make the payment, if they failed to confirm it, the Bitcoin, as far from what I can gather, will still get transferred over to you. Okay, but I do not recommend you do that. That is as low, it's out of order, and if you get found out, obviously there can be serious repercussions because it's theft. So always make sure that if you're gonna do a trade, you complete that trade. So anyway, I don't think that anybody that is on here selling will not check anyway. They're going to get notifications, so they're going to check. Okay, so the chances of that happen is very, very slim, if not zero. But anyway, so you make that purchase, money gets sent to them, they confirm they've received the money, the Bitcoin that was tied up from their account gets released to you. Very simple. You then send it from your local Bitcoin wallet to whatever wallet you want to send it to. All right, very, very simple. If, however, you want to sell Bitcoin, and that's the main reason for this video, okay, if you want to sell Bitcoin, you need to register for free. Okay, very quick sign up process, took me all of about 5 minutes. Once you've registered and confirmed it with your confirmation email, you want to come back and log in. Now I've got two-factor authentication set up on my account. I have two-factor authentication set up on every single account that I have that deals with cryptocurrency. I do not trust anybody, and so I will never have an account where I cannot have two-factor authentication. Okay, so we're in. Now what do we do? First thing you want to do is you want to add Bitcoins to your wallet. So up the top here, I've already got some Satoshi in there still from a previous trade, but you want to come here, you want to click on the Bitcoin icon in the top right corner. And then you want to click on Receive Bitcoins. Now, you're going to get given a wallet address, okay? This is the address that you put into your other wallet that you're sending your coins from, okay? So this is the send to address, all right? It tells you the current deposit fee, the blockchain fee. Usually takes about 30 minutes, can take up to 14 days or longer. Mine took about 20 minutes. Okay, it says it only needs 3 Bitcoin network confirmations to appear in your wallet, which is pretty good because some require 6 confirmations, but 3 confirmations at about 10 minutes per confirmation gives you about 30 minutes. Okay, so you copy this and you paste that into your sending wallet where you're sending your coins from. Once you've done that, very simple, once you've done that, you will receive an email to say that your funds are now in your account, and they will show up here. Okay, after about 30 minutes it should show in here as your available Bitcoin balance. So then you want to go back to sell Bitcoin. So what you do is you log in, okay, which will take you back to this page here. You can type in the amount you want to sell. As you can see here, limits. Some people won't accept less than a certain amount. So if you went to this, if you were selling £350 worth, if you're in the UK, you wouldn't click this one because he wouldn't accept it because his minimum limit is £1,000. Okay, so you would find somebody who is willing to pay for the amount that you're trying to sell. All right. Yeah, so you type in your amount here. So let's say you want to sell £350 worth. You're in the United Kingdom and you want all online offers. So you're then going to click search. Now, what you're going to do at this point is you're going to look down this list. Okay, there's a long list and you can click show more and it will show you more people as well. And what you're going to do is it's going to show you everybody here that will accept your your payments. So this guy here, or this person here, their limit is £5 to £500. This one is £90 to 1,985, £10 to 500, 100 to 2,842. So you get the drift. Okay, you can search for parameters that will allow you to sell to somebody on local bitcoins. Now, I suggest that you only deal with people that do PayPal or national bank transfer. Selling by cash, and I think I've said this already, but I'll say it again, selling by cash can be fraught with danger. It can be very risky. I would always suggest that you use PayPal or national bank transfer for your transaction. Okay. Basically, as I said with the sell option, if you was buying rather, the person that you're buying from would, once they receive the money in their bank or PayPal, they would come back onto local bitcoins, they would click the money received, and then the bitcoins are released. When you do a quick sell, you want to find somebody who has got as high as possible percentage trust score and lots of transactions. Now this one here does national bank transfers, £100 to 2,482. He's done 20,000 plus transactions. This guy looks like a reasonable person to sell to. Now the price you'll see is a lot lower than it is on the exchanges or the current price of Bitcoin. Again, this is because this is a business for people. People are not going to sell for the price that it's going at in the general arena, shall we say. They're going to sell it for less because they need to make a profit, okay, which is absolutely fine. Okay, business is business. But this person here, if I wanted to sell by PayPal, I'd probably go with this guy here. If I was going to sell with bank transfer, I'd probably go with this guy here. Maybe this person here. Thousands is still a lot of transactions, but this guy here, 20,000, 100%, obviously very trusted. So what you would do is you would go to sell, and it would ask you how much you wish to sell. Okay, it tells you the price, the transaction method, who it is you're going to be trading with, the amount of trade limit that they will accept, United Kingdom, and a 60-minute payment window. Now what this means, a 60-minute payment window, is that this person will have 60 minutes to confirm the transaction. Okay. So as it says here, please be aware this payment is sent from Cash Plus. Usually takes 30 minutes to appear on your account, but could be delayed at night. Now I actually have an account with Cash Plus. Cash Plus won't process transfers of money after 4 PM, I believe. Okay, so it will always be the following day. That being the case, I understand that that's how Cash Plus works, because I do have a Cash Plus account for my business, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. Okay, I'd probably still use this guy. I mean, the guy's got a telephone number there. Okay, so you can contact the person directly, but I wouldn't need to do that for at least 12 hours. Okay, because the transaction was usually processed as soon as the Cash Plus people get into their office the following day. So anyway, what you would do here is you would enter the amount you wish to sell. Okay, now unfortunately you can't change the BTC amount, all right, which is a bit silly because sometimes you don't know exactly how much your BTC is worth. So you would have to, for example, let's say you've got 0.38 Bitcoin. Okay, let's say you've got 0.038 Bitcoin in your account. Now what you'd have to do here is you'd have to then go through 58, 59, no, 61, no, 65. Right, that's just slightly over. So yeah, so that's what you'd have to do. You'd have to figure out the cash amount for how much Bitcoin you've got. They should have the option to put in the Bitcoin amount and then the cash auto populates, but it doesn't. Then what you do is you put your bank details. Okay, you put the account owner, which is your name as it appears on your account. You put your sort code. You put your account number, and you put a reference or a message should you wish to. So if you want to know, if you have lots of transactions coming into your bank and you want to know that the transaction is from this buyer on Localbitcoins, you could put something like LBC. So as you see there, I've put DE1 LBC. So I know when that goes into my account, I know exactly where that money has come from. Okay, so I can then obviously come and confirm that I've received the money. You can write a message if you want to, but you shouldn't need to be quite honest. But you just put in your account owner, your account name, your account sort code, your account number. Okay, you put your reference or message if you wish to, and a message under here, and then send trade request. Normally within a few minutes, the person who you're selling your Bitcoins to will respond with a message. If they don't, then obviously give it some time. Every time you click on somebody, and I'll show you another one. Let's go to this one here. Every time you click on somebody, a sell button, all of these terms of trade is slightly different. Okay, so read the terms of trade before you do your payment. So here, for example, payment will be made from a verified PayPal account balance as goods or service payment method. PayPal is not a free service, so you will be charged a fee which is 3 to 5% depending on your country. Okay. Now, if it was me selling through PayPal, I wouldn't do it as a goods or service. I'd do it as a friends or family. Okay, because then there's no fee. All right, but this person is doing it this way, and that's completely down to them. But again, check your terms of trade with the person that you're dealing with. Okay, now I have, if I come back to my account and we can see transactions. So I deposited some funds into my account and then I sold some funds. Okay, and it says the name of the person that I sold it to. Okay, so I deposited and sold, and you can see there I deposited the money into my account at 5 minutes past 9 and I'd sold them at 12 minutes past 9. 7 minutes. I said 6 minutes earlier, but it wasn't. It was 7 minutes. 7 minutes to get paid. Okay, so very, very quick, very, very simple. I'm looking to see if it shows. No, it doesn't say. But anyway, so there anyway is who I sold it to, the type of transfer it was, okay, how much it was, transaction status, bitcoins released, trading fee 0, total amount, etc., etc. Very, very simple to use, very quick as well. You know, the person who thought this up is absolute genius. But it's very easy to use. But make sure you verify your account, you fill in all your details on your account. It will tell you what you need to do. If you haven't done something to set your account up properly, you will get a notification that needs to be done. But yeah, I recommend Localbitcoins. I think that if you are looking at getting hold of your money, although the exchange rate, shall we say, is less on Localbitcoins than it would be if you was buying from an exchange, or even selling on an exchange. This is a premium service, so you're going to expect to pay less, okay, and receive less for your Bitcoins. But there we go, simple as that, very quick, very simple. 7 minutes it took me to get paid. I hope this video has helped you, and I hope it helps anybody else that comes across it. If you need to share this with anybody, please do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thank you once again for following me, and thank you for choosing to use this tutorial. Take care of yourselves. See you again.